All right, guys. Well, I'm down on the land today to test some 22 long rifle ammo I've had stored in survival caches and bug out bags for over 10 years. The first we're going to be testing was stored in an M&M's tube in a family bug out bag that I've had stored in a shed with temperatures getting up to 130 to 150 in the summer heat, and then down well below freezing year after year for 10 years. This is actually Winchester Super X, and the only kind of moisture control is a desiccant package inside here. This was also a micro survival cache, which was actually buried on some of the family land. We dug it up. I'm actually losing some rounds out of the bottom of this bag, but this is going to be Remington 22 long rifle in that buried survival cache that we've had for 10 years. So we're going to shoot it in a bolt action and then in a pistol to see if it works, starting with the M&M's mini tube from the family bug out bag. I do want to show you guys the condition of the ammo, and it actually looks pretty nice. There was a small amount of film built up over the lead, but it doesn't seem like it's going to affect anything. Everything looks pretty good. There was a small desiccant pack in this, and there it is right there, just a very small one, you know, do not eat. That seems like fully intact and good to go. Again, this was actually stored inside a shed, but there was no climate control. So let's see how this Winchester does. All right, through the bolt action rifle, let's see how it goes. Worked out great. Now that same Winchester in a TX22. Now we'll check the condition of the ammo in the berry cache. Again, this hasn't been pulled out of that in 10 years. Some moisture got into the berry cache, but it didn't look like it got into this sealed Ziploc bag. I don't see any real corrosion or anything, except for right here on this 7.62 by 39 steel case. We do have a touch of corrosion, but honestly not that bad considering. Let's try out that 22. Again, this was the Remington, and first up is the TX22. Now we'll run it through the bolt action. So in summary, guys, I hope this was a little bit more info on your steps to better preparedness. That 22 long rifle in both situations lasted 10 years. One in a non-climate controlled environment with the desiccant pack, and the other without a desiccant pack, sealed in a Ziploc bag that did experience a little bit moisture in the container, but a more stable environment because it was actually buried. So it survived just fine, which is pretty darn impressive. It works both in the bolt and the semi, so pretty awesome results. And subscribe to the channel because we'll be doing a lot more of this in the future, as well as repacking that family bug out bag. You won't want to miss that, with some more updated items rather than a 10-year-old setup. And we might be doing some more berry and survival caches, so that should be pretty fun. I've got a few more opportunities like this, and I'm going to wait to about 15 years. So if you're in it for the long haul, those should be some pretty cool videos. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.